Hi everyone, it's Hani here. Welcome to What to Cook Next. Today I'm gonna show you how to make super yummy caramelized onion pizza crust with cauliflower and roasted red peppers. I'm gonna show you how to make the pizza crust first. You can find the recipe also down below in the description area. For the basic pizza dough recipe, I'm using all-purpose flour, salt, oil, honey, warm milk, warm water, and dry yeast. In this recipe, I'm also going to add caramelized onions, so I have here 1 cup onion, diced onion. So you have to saute this in about 1 tablespoon of olive oil for about 10 to 15 minutes on medium heat until it's all golden brown, and then you have to let it cool to room temperature. So now we are going to prepare the yeast mixture. So I'm mixing milk, water, honey, and dry yeast, and whisk this together really well and let it sit for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, you can add remaining oil, and then you can also stir salt into the flour, and then using your mixing bowl, make a well in the center of the flour and add all of the ingredients, yeast mixture and also onion if using the onion. And then you have to start on low using a kneading technique. I'm using a hook attachment, and this will take probably 5 minutes or so. You can tell the dough is gathering around the hook, so it's ready, and now we just have to knead it by hand for a couple minutes. So you want to dust your work surface with a little bit of flour and just knead this for 2 to 5 minutes until it forms a nicely shaped loaf. So now it's ready, and we have to spray a bowl with nonstick spray, or you can brush it with olive oil, and cover it with plastic wrap and a towel. Put it in a warm place and let it be for 90 minutes. After 90 minutes it should look something like this. So all you have to do is dump it on your work surface and just divide it into 4 pieces, and then you just have to knead each piece for about 30 seconds or so to form a loaf. And now you're ready to shape the pizzas. This recipe makes 4 pizzas about 8 to 10 inches across. 8 to 9 inches across, depending on how thick you like your pizza crust. You can make it smaller or larger. And what I wanted to show you, there is a bubble, so that's perfect. I always look for a bubble in the yeasted dough, so I'm happy. So shape your pizzas. What I like to do, I like to put a piece of parchment paper. These are parchment rounds, and I like to brush it with olive oil or any vegetable oil if you don't have olive oil. And then you can put the pizza on top and brush it with more oil on the top. Not excessive amounts, just a little bit. Then I like to sprinkle the dough with a little bit of dry basil. This is my topping, so I'm adding about a teaspoon of oil to my cauliflower, salt and pepper, and also Parmesan cheese. You just want to stir this, just toss it together. Here are my other toppings. I'm using ham and red roasted pepper. You can find a tutorial on how to roast the pepper in my other video. This recipe would be great to use for leftovers. Roasted chicken or even turkey would be great. I've done it with chicken before and it was really, really yummy. And then just top your pizza with the toppings. Don't forget the nutmeg. I didn't mention that. This is my secret ingredient. You wanna add some nutmeg and let it rise for 20 minutes. While it's rising, we're gonna preheat the oven. I like to preheat the oven with the baking sheet inside. So once it's preheated, make sure you wear your mittens because it's gonna be hot. Oops. Be careful not to spill everything. And then you want to lower the oven to 425, and then you can bake these for about 20 minutes or so until they are golden brown on the edges like this. Super yummy. Let it cool for a little bit and then you can enjoy it. I hope you like this recipe. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. Subscribe and you'll get all the video updates delivered to you via email. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week here on What to Cook Next.